What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast, and man, oh man, you're gonna enjoy this bit because I'm about to lay down some facts real quick for you guys. So, they are trying to literally send the whole globe back to the 1800s. The way this energy crisis is unfolding is unbelievable. And what's happening is that the fiat monetary system is literally collapsing right before your own eyes. And unfortunately, what comes along with the collapse of fiat is wars, hunger, death. It's not pretty, guys. Even if you stand to maybe make money or be able to become wealthy off of it, the majority of people will be suffering and it will be hard. And we see that it's accelerating at a rapid rate. And I've been looking at gas stations every time I go by them because I'm curious about the energy prices. In 2 days, gas has gone from four, depending on where you are, but it's gone up 15, 20 cents. Others have gone up 30, 40 cents in a matter of yeah, 2, 3 days. These gas prices are going up insanely. And eventually, I'm expecting, California, some parts of California already, San Francisco, for example, is averaging a $5 per gallon for gas. It's at some point people are going to be like, I just can't pay this anymore. My expenses are exceeding what I'm making. And people, I expect rents to go up as well. The cost of living is going to ramp up drastically. But anyways, that's my long intro into this video. Here I want to show you. Apparently, I don't if anyone can verify, Russia returns to some kind of gold standard. I don't know what they're saying in this video, but it says the government will abolish the VAT tax on bullion. This bill will go to the State Duma on March 4th. Going forward, when purchasing gold bars or other precious metals from a bank, the 20% current tax on top of its value will not apply. This is a way to ensure people can invest securely in something other than the dollar. So usually people hold their cash in dollars as the ruble is volatile. Counter Sanctions Commission. This is literally trying to evade the dollar. We're literally heading into currency wars. And you're seeing it happen right before your own eyes. Folks, it's happening at an accelerated rate, and now it's progressing from the health narrative to currency wars, and soon it's going to be climate change. So this is the great shift that's occurring. And here, it's interesting because this is what Jerome Powell, head of the Federal Reserve, said.
The existing digital currencies that again are not backed are really vehicles for speculation. They're not used in payments. They're not a store of value. They're speculation, like gold. That's what they're used for. Whereas potentially a U.S. CBDC would have a wider view. I do want to stress we have not decided to do it, but we do understand our obligation is to really get to the bottom and understand both the technical and the policy issues that need to be answered.
Folks, gold allows for you to transfer your wealth from one system to the other, and you're in sole possession of that. Sure, something like what FDR did could happen, in which he makes you turn in your gold, right? But for the most part, you're in charge of that. You're not holding legal tender that's given to you, right? Like they're essentially IOUs. But they're escalating, and that's for certain. And you see that Russia has definitely been accumulating gold. They have thousands of tons of gold in the reserves that we know of. That we know of. They could have a lot more, because obviously I don't know what if they would want to disclose the information. I don't know if that's something they can keep quiet about. But they've been accumulating gold, and that's we know that. But here is the crux of the matter of what's going on in Ukraine. I think what's going on in Ukraine is literally putting more pressure on the energy sector. And something like this, futures tumble after reports of Ukraine nuclear power plant, Europe's largest, is on fire after shelling. This literally is gonna. I don't even know how to put it into words other than you're about to see, especially Europe is gonna feel it first. The prices of electricity, of any kind of energy source are gonna, if they're already paying 200 300% more in some places, it's about to increase like no other. I seriously believe that, because this is causing so much stress on a market that was already in stress. And that's why I knew 2022, and I've been saying it. 2022 is going to be a pivotal year for a lot of things, folks. If we don't have access to sources of energy, we're essentially between a rock and a hard place. That's why it's important to prepare the best of to the best of your ability to try to you know have a softer landing when things go haywire. Because when the cyber pandemic hits and you don't have any kind of energy sources, um, whatever you have prepared to use during that time is what you're gonna have. If you have the privilege of having a land with lots of trees and you can cut down some firewood, that helps too. But this is something we got to keep an eye on. It's serious, and I hope that you guys are seeing how fast all this is unfolding. Quickly, drastically. So keep your head on a swivel. It's go time, folks. It's go time. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.